Hello knitters, in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to make one stitch to the right and one stitch to the left. This is very useful for gussets in under the arm or gussets in mittens and gloves. So this was a request from one of you. I hope this is helpful, and here we are. Let's start knitting. So here I'm gonna show you how to increase right and how to increase to the left. And before I start knitting, I want to show you in this piece of yarn what that means. You're going to pick up a strand in between the two stitches, and I'm going to pretend it's this strand here, and you are going to make like the letter E or L, but what it means to increase to the right or increase to the left is the leg that sits in front. So this is crossing on top, is the left leg crossing on top, so I would say it's an increase to the left. And the opposite, this leg would cross in front, so this is increasing to the right. Okay, so with that being said, again, I'm knitting here a sample. Let me put my yarn in my pin here, and it's just a stockinette stitch. I'm gonna knit a couple of stitches, and then I'm gonna stop and pick up the strand in between the two stitches, and I'm gonna put on the left hand needle, and I'm gonna work and knit through the back loop by twisting that strand. See, the leg that crossed in front is the left leg, so that's increased to the left. Now I'm going to knit some more. And I'm going to pick up this strand again and put the opposite way from back to front. And now the leg that sits in front is the right, and I'm going to knit into it. I don't know if you can really see, but again, what I'm doing is increasing the stitches. So I increased one here and I increased one here. I'm gonna put it down, and if you can zoom the camera in, I will show right there my increases. Let me knit one more stitch here so you can see the increases. Right, so I am going to point to you. My increase is here, and my increase is here. With this strand, you can see one crosses this way, and the other crosses that way. In order to twist the stitch, you either knit to the back loop, or you twist it first, put on a needle, and work on it. So that's make one to the right and make one to the left. I'm gonna do this again, pick up that strand, put on a left hand needle, and knit into the back loop. By doing that, I'm twisting it. And that's my increase right there. Work a couple stitches. You would do this in the gusset of a glove, for example. And from this end, I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna put in the other orientation on the left hand needle and knit into it. Not in the back, but in the front. And it twists the other way, see? Now, with all this being explained and said, I don't do this. When I increase by making one, what I do is just make one on the needle. So I'm gonna go a couple more stitches away, and what I do, I make a loop around my finger, put on the right hand needle, and that's my make one. I'm gonna show you again. Knit one. This is my make one. And to be honest with you, I don't care what way the stitches twist. Is just an extra loop on my needle, and I'm increasing the number of stitches. And here I have a sample of mittens that I knit. This pattern is, by the way, in my book, And I want to show you in the gusset of the mitten, I always increase the same way, not paying attention right or left, and you can tell that really it doesn't make a difference. To me, this is not important. But if to you it's very important the way it shows and the way it twists, now you know how to do it.